Has everyone had their coffee fix? Good morning and welcome to Tala Talks, where I share my everyday thoughts and everyday experiences. I thought it would be timing because this topic is about what my corporate life was like and what I miss about it. And obviously, with the entire ambiance, this girl is no longer living the corporate world. Yes! Can I officially call myself an island girl now? Because watch out for falling coconuts. And these coconut trees are everywhere. Literally, not necessarily right above our roofs. Though the other night I did hear something fall on the roof. And check out this view. Straight ahead there, which I can't really point right now because I don't have any hands left. That's the ocean. And these tall grasses. Grasses? Is there a thing as plural grasses? Yeah, the snakes can live there, I was told. I think it's just my neighbors trying to scare me. But though, I do know snakes tend to live in tall grasses. But back to the video, I'm kind of struggling right now. Just to set the mood for the video, I want to show you how beautiful this place is right now. It's just you and I at the moment. Though this area sees a lot of people on the weekends, sometimes. And what I love about this pool is that it's all seawater, so you don't have to worry about mosquitoes multiplying. That's quite cool. They have like this tube. If you see this white thingy over here, there's like a tube under to source the water. But oh my god, this view, look. Oh yeah, honey, we are in paradise. Oh, this is paradise on earth. Oh my gosh, how lucky are we that we get to stay in there and have the ocean here anytime as we please. I don't know if you can hear the sounds of the birds chirping or singing, but I have chosen this spot to share with you the things that I miss about the corporate life. And let me just show you what it looks like at the moment. I don't know if I have background music playing, but I hope you guys can hear the sounds of the birds. There's magic everywhere. We got our cup of joe there. Our nice shade. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you, mango trees. And yeah, I hope this video will give you lots and lots of good vibes and some positive outlooks on life in general. The first thing I miss about the corporate world, and by the way, these are not real glasses. They are for blue screen protection, so that if you're always constantly looking at blue screens, they will protect your eyes from potentially needing eyeglasses. So, and I just wanted to get into the corporate feel of styling. Anyway, we don't need that now. Let our hair loose. I miss the financial lengthiness of just being able to make that kind of income from the corporate world. That's number one. I'm just going straight to the point. No boundaries here. It's definitely when you're in the corporate setting, if you have your own business, it can be unstable, the income, but for sure you will have a minimum net income. And of course, the maximum can be really incredible, especially during peak seasons like December, for us anyway, December, November, and some other months like March and May. And now having this kind of lifestyle where, yeah, I'm just living an island lifestyle at this moment. It's not as financially lengthy as it used to be in the corporate setting. And you know, if I was to think about, am I gonna trade this lifestyle to be back in the corporate world to earn much, much more? You know, because your girl did it for over 10 years and I've really exhausted living that kind of lifestyle, I would say no. And also because I have the right to say no, I was able to save up from living the corporate life. And so if you are at this point right now where you want to give up everything but you don't have savings yet, and you feel like you may not be financially stable, you know, I am not the person to say don't do it or do it, because I know a lot of people who've just jumped the gun, decided to go all out with nothing in their wallets or pockets, and hey, you know, they've succeeded. So it really just depends. Ooh, my umbrella's flying away. I appreciate the window because that means less mosquitoes and flies. Yeah, it's really your call if you want to jump the gun and take that risk. On my end, I do feel I do have a little bit more of a security blanket because I've had savings. But yeah, that's one thing that I definitely miss, is having that somewhat financial freedom during the corporate life. Right now, I don't have that. That's why all our videos are about how to budget and how far your money can stretch in terms of accommodations, transportation, even with food. So in a way, I hope that these videos are practical. I guess it's you know, every time things like this. Sorry, what am I doing? I'm balancing with one hand, that's it. When these things happen, there's always a positive to everything, right? And if there's a problem, I look at it as a challenge. And so the challenge now is, we don't have that much income. How can we use what we got? We are being fed. Mother Nature heard that we are lacking. Yeah, we are lacking. Not in luck, we've got a lot of that, but we are lacking in some healthy food in our belly. So thank you. These are like the colors of Christmas. In the corporate life, and I was there for more than 10 years. I know I've mentioned that. It's nice to be in retrospect because I've been way out of it for close to 6 years now. And I do miss the adrenaline rush of, you know, because you have fixed expenses or overhead to pay for every month, whether you like it or not, whether you earn or not. You do have to pay for rent, you have to pay for your staff, you have to pay for taxes, you have to pay for electricity, Wi-Fi, you know, water, things like that. So I somehow do miss a little bit of that adrenaline rush of like, okay, how can we set goals? How do we achieve them? And you really be creative with marketing, with sales. You know, it kind of pushes you to improve on how can you have better service, better rates for your products. And, you know, when you achieve that goal, it's just so satisfying because you just have no choice. You really have to earn. Otherwise, you know, having this corporate office, like if you're not earning, again, I think in the business world, it's like a dog-eat-dog world where some people would say profit is king. There are other businesses where profit is not the main priority. But somehow, yeah, I really do miss that adrenaline. Again, do I miss it? Would I trade it for this life? I would say no, because I still do get a lot of adrenaline right now. It's practically livelihood. Like, how can we sustain this kind of lifestyle? Because we want it so much that we just have to find a way to maximize our budget and still have enough savings just in case, touch wood or knock on wood, just in case something happens and we need to, let's say, pay for medical bills or accidents, things like that. So in a way, I still do get that adrenaline rush, but I also miss that in the corporate world. Though again, I would not trade this lifestyle to being back in the corporate world. Nuh-uh. I guess you can say I've traded my office shoes for Crocs. That really speaks loads. I don't think people would be impressed in the corporate world if you came to a nice, very important meeting in your Crocs. But I suppose a lot of people do that because why not, right? Rebels in the business corporate world. But The last thing that well, there are many things, but I would say the answer usually is the top 3 things that come to mind. And so the third one that comes to mind and what I miss about the corporate world is, I get to work with so many amazing, incredible people, especially the hiring part. When you get to interview somebody, you sit down with them for the first 5 minutes, and from there you can really gauge. Sorry. Okay, I said sorry there because I was trying to sort out the background. I am still holding the umbrella. The tree is giving enough shade, but it's kind of like almost half 11 in the morning, and I don't know if you can see my rosy cheeks. It is burning here. I'm losing my breath. I think the coffee is helping as well with the heart palpitations. When you sit down and hire people to work with, it's, for me, I really enjoy that, because the first 5 minutes you can already gauge a person. You see if are you going to be comfortable in the next couple of months, hopefully years, to work with them. And after hiring somebody, then you get to work really closely with them every day, and you can really, it's like it is a relationship. The corporate world or the office is definitely, like, I would say, like any relationship, the kind of relationship that you would have with yourself, with your loved ones, with your partner, with your friends. It really is making sure that your relationship with your colleagues are healthy and positive and full of love. And so I miss every month we would have company outings, and we would have a vote, right? So there's one month my staff suggested, okay, let's have a yoga session. So we hired a yoga teacher, we did yoga, and another month we wanted to go to the carnival. Boom na boom is what it's called in the city. So we went there. So I believe that when your colleagues or your staff are happy, the outcome and their relationship with the customers really improves so much. So it's not just about having profit as the goal. It's really, really ensuring as well that the people you're working with are happy. So I miss those corporate outings. One time we even had, sorry, it's a lot of like mosquitoes. I really miss, one time we had bingo night, and so that was fun. We had Starbucks gift certificates as presents for those who won the bingo night. I can hear the landlord calling the dogs because it's almost lunchtime. It's quite cute. I really love it here so much. There is this term in psychology, a branch of psychology called energy psychology, and I don't know if you agree with that, but I certainly believe in the power of energy, wherein if you are happy and you transmit that to the people you work with or the people you come across with, you really exchange that, and they seem to flies are like swarming over me, and they seem to get that kind of happy, good vibes as well. And so, having said that, our monthly company outings really increases the morale of our staff members. I love seeing the full potential of the people that I used to work with. It's just incredible how, let's say, from day one, they claim, okay, they're good at this, but they're not good at the other stuff. And then we slowly create more tasks together that we feel, oh my gosh, can we actually achieve this? This could be our big, hairy, audacious goal. And at the end of summarizing the KPIs, which are the key performance indicators, if I remember correctly, wow, it's all coming back. It's so fascinating to see the full potential of a person, even for myself, not just for my colleagues, but you see, wow, we were able to accomplish this together. And again, everything is such a teamwork, and I love that camaraderie that we had in the office. It was just so nice, and it is also very satisfying to see how a staff member can be, like really proud of themselves, that like, wow, we actually achieved this. And these are, by the way, I used to love hiring underdogs, because a lot of the times, and this is just from my personal experience, a lot of the times the underdogs would like to prove something, right? Whether if it's in the workplace or prove something to themselves, and they tend to work really hard, and they put a lot of passion and effort and time and sweat into the tasks that are given to them by somebody who believes in them, which is me. You know, it really, at the end of the day, is not what it says in the resume, but for me, it really is a personality thing, where I would rather look at the person's personality than what is written on a piece of paper. For me, that's the most important thing anyway. And yeah, I think I've summarized everything. Those are the top 3 that I really miss about the corporate world. And I hope that if ever any of my staff members are seeing this or in the future, I really want to just shout out how much gratitude that I have and appreciation that I have for the time that we've spent together. It's been nothing but incredible. And so I just want to send everyone good love, good vibes, and lots of love. And it's time to head back into the room and take a shower, because the flies, I would say, have been tickling my arm, and I'm like trying to not. That's the reason why I'm walking around right now, is they're also tickling my legs. So I'm gonna end the video here. I could plug in a yoga video, a really quick one, because I do yoga every day. That's been my routine for the past days. I really make it a point that whenever I travel and I find a place to stay for at least 1 month, I really have to make sure to do a very healthy routine. In my case, I really need to do more weights, but in my case, it's yoga. And yeah, if you know any budget accommodations too on my next travel, I could be heading out there. Please let me know. Follow me on Instagram or just message me, and comment here as well. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I love you all. Mwah, mwah. And have a wonderful day ahead. Good love and goodbye. I've said this on my previous video. If you see a mango tree, try doing this. I only learned this just the other day, but so if you see a mango leaf, like just try to squeeze the juices off the leaves, and my god, that smell is just incredible. It's very citrusy and sweet. I had no idea that a mango leaf can have so much ridiculous fragrance. It's like the zest of an orange or a lemon peel. I don't know if I can actually like get the juices from this, and I don't even know if it's gonna be like harsh on the skin, but if you can see, the juices are coming out a little bit. It smells so incredible. And I was told as well that in some other countries or cuisines, they use they use the mango leaf to wrap other ingredients, and they form a roll, and they can actually eat the mango leaf. I keep saying banana. And you can actually eat the mango leaf. So I gotta do more research on that, but it's just quite incredible, the things that you learn when you travel. Bye again. Ciao for now.